Good Tuesday evening. Welcome to BCP Live. Hi, I'm Joey McWilliams, and I am glad to get to visit with you all again tonight. We took last Tuesday night off, and well, there's going to be a Tuesday night or two like that over the course of the year. We actually have a gap coming up in our next line of shows, but I think you're going to enjoy what we have. Now, we have a special guest tonight, and I will introduce her in just a moment. Do want to let you know we have a couple more things to talk about, even after we get through visiting with our guest tonight. We have one of our local businesses that's hiring. I know a number of our local businesses are hiring, but I wanted to bring one out to you specifically and tell you about a couple of things that we have going on for the later part of the month of May. I almost said this month. No, next month. We're not quite to May yet, and into June, as we are going to be kicking off the summer right here on BCP Live and the Bryan County Patriot. Now, let me get to my special guest tonight, and she is just that. She's a special guest who has been on the program before, which means she came back. How about that? That is so cool. Stephanie Swicker from UE Gifts. Stephanie, thank you, by the way, for coming back and being on the show another time. I really appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome here anytime. And it's not just here, but where you are, you have a really cool backdrop to your broadcast window tonight. I know lots of times people show up different places in their houses, and we get to see folks' homes and stuff. You are not quite at your house. You're just a few steps away, though, right?
Yes, I am a few steps away. I am in my wood shop. I had initially intended on being at my store so that I could show you some of our changes. However, I had some projects that needed to be finished tonight. So here we are in my very messy wood shop.
That sounds so much like my second daughter. So here we are. That's just how she winds up with things. And you're in good company. She's a good girl, especially if she happens to be listening. Hi, Dottie. Glad that you are watching tonight as well. We're here with Stephanie from UE Gifts. Now, your wood shop, which then would entail you do a lot of the work for the products that you sell there at UE Gifts. Talk about that.
We do. I make a lot of the wood products that we have, and I have a few examples if I can get to them. So first of all the custom things that we do, I do it right here in our shop. So if you look on this side, that's our CNC machine. And then on this side, that is our laser. So depending on what it is that you're wanting custom or what it is I'm creating, I will choose one or the other. Usually if you see the things like the handwritten recipes or the kids' drawings, the little delicate, intricate designs, I'm using the laser. And for the V-carve and the bigger projects, even the fun little name cutouts that people have done, we use our CNC to do that. So yes, I make a lot of the projects or products from scratch, like our succulent boxes. I mill down the wood. I have in front of me, you would see a couple of table saws. We have chop saws, sanders, all kinds of very, very messy equipment.
That is so cool. And by the way, we purchased some of your products as well. Mrs. Patriot has one of the boxes that the succulent goes in. And so we're on number 2 plant, by the way, but this one's doing very well. Not Stephanie's fault. We look back and we go, okay, we're trying to grow this thing right. However, the box still looks very, very cool. And that was a Mother's Day gift too. That was a Mother's Day gift for her. And I think, no, it wasn't her first year as a grandmother, but we talked about her being both. We're visiting with Stephanie from UE Gifts right now. By the way, where are you located in downtown Durant?
So we are at 209 North 2nd Avenue in Durant. So we're on 2nd Street, and everybody knows Opera Coffee House. We are the shop right around the corner from them.
That's right. And I was there again today. It is our office away from home, second office. A lot of folks like to meet down there, and it's a great place to meet. And you are right there just around the corner, directly to the north as you go around the corner there. So can find your place. Well, obviously, you're not there now. You're in the shop. But besides the things that you make, which again, I'm just so impressed. Every time I come in there, I see something else I want. I actually even have something on order with Stephanie because I think it's so neat, some of the woodworking products that you have. That having been said, though, you've got a lot of other product in the shop.
We do. Yeah. Well, and especially something that I'm really excited about and I enjoy messing with is our creative studio area, which is where you can come in and create your own things. So we have a whole list of things that you can do in the creative studio. You can make your own candle, oil diffuser, room spray, the little wax melts, like the Scentsy type things. Then we have perfume and cologne, which is our newest addition that we've just added. You can make your own bath salts. And then, of course, we have our terrariums, like you mentioned. You can come and pick different plants and different containers to put those in. And what's really cool is, and this doesn't just go for the creative studio, but even with wood products. So I'm gonna go two ways here. So if you had, for example, a cutting board that you've been handed down or just something that you love, you can bring that to me and then I can bring it here in my shop and I can custom that for you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a product that we're selling. And it's the same with our creative studio. And I had an example. So if you have a container that you thought was really cool and you wanted to make a candle out of it, you could bring that from home and pour a candle into it. I had this really great bottle of bourbon that I finished off, and I love the bottle. It was super cool. So I ended up making an oil diffuser for my house, just because I thought it was really awesome. So we have really cool bottles that you could use to make oil diffusers, or you can bring things from home and create your product in that.
That is really cool. Now, let me ask first, not how much was left when you finished it off, but I wanted to. I'm just kidding. I'm always
Nothing.
Okay. Okay. No, I think that is really neat, that you have these events, and I've stopped by a couple times and seen different people in there, and I mean, we're talking groups of adults, but you do groups where there are kids and adults and kids. I mean, lots of people. They seem like they're having a blast.
They do. And we've opened it up too, because I was just doing it Thursday nights and then Saturdays. And that really limited people as to when they could come in and do those fun projects. And so now we have it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, regular business hours. You can pop in anytime with your group, or even if just an individual decided they wanted to do something or make a special gift for someone, they have that option. But also I do private parties too. So if you have a group of workmates that are wanting to get together, it's a great team building exercise. Or you have a group of girls or family that's coming in for the weekend, and it's even in a time that we're not typically open, you can give me a heads up and let me know how many to expect and the time and date, and I'll get it set up for you.
We're speaking here with Stephanie from UE Gifts, and that's in downtown Durant, obviously here on the Bryan County Patriot BCP Live. And I know too that, at least what I've heard, and I enjoy the Chamber of Commerce Coffee Network. Great time to get to connect with people and visit with people who own businesses around town, and including UE Gifts as well. But, you know, people even from out of town have heard about your little get-togethers, the times where you make these things, and have literally come in from outside Bryan County and come in and said, hey, what can we do while we're here? And they've heard about your store.
They have one reason why, and I have to really thank the chamber for arranging this, is Discover Oklahoma had done a little piece on us. And since then, I've had loads of people, especially like the Oklahoma City area, coming in either to make projects with their kids or bringing in some special drawing. I had one come in last week, and their son's 22 years old now, and they had a note from when he was like, I want to say 3 or 4, that they're having put on a board so that they can keep it forever, because it's, you know, the paper degrades after a while. But yeah, I have people who have lake homes here at Lake Texoma have found out about us because they live in Dallas or they live in Oklahoma City, and now they put us on their list of places to visit and do projects.
I think that is so cool. And I really do. And one of the first things that I saw that I think you showed, I don't know if it was to me or to somebody else, I happened to get to see it too, was just a drawing that was made, and you were able to carve that into wood. And what a great keepsake. I think that's really, really neat. Have some folks watch tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Of course, Buddy watching tonight. I know your biggest fan is watching, so I think that is really cool. Ty Booth wanting to know if you can buy one that is actually still full of the bourbon. I don't know about that. I can't speak for that, but
I urge you to where to get the one still full of
That is
I
that
have
is
half
cool.
one, half drank one at my store.
You know, by the way, speaking of the times that quote unquote after hours, and I mean, I know that they can schedule things that are individually for you, but it seems like that downtown Durant, and I want to stay on subject here, but at least to the point, because your business is a downtown business. It seems like there are more nights of the week that businesses are staying open after 5 o'clock. Thursday
Yeah.
nights seem to be a thing now, and I know that of course, First Friday is going on too.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm glad you bring that up because our last merchant meeting, we were trying to think of things that we could offer people to make downtown even more appealing than it already is. And one of the things we know we're lacking in is later hours and also being sure that we have activities. So some things we're trying out this last month is family fun night on Thursday nights. And so many of us are staying open until 7, and we'll have something fun for the kids, whether it be a project or a coloring sheet that you can come by and pick up from someone. I think one merchant was giving out little bracelets for the kids, just fun things to do. We've been doing our mini terrariums all month, so kids could come in on Thursday nights and do mini terrariums, and then we try to have a special drink for them, like a kid-friendly punch or juices, that sort of thing. And then Fridays, we're trying to stay open late and have our sip and shop, so adults can enjoy adult beverages, whether it be cocktails or wine or whatever. And that's in addition to already our First Fridays. And then I'll tell you guys, there are so many events happening in May. The Magnolia Fest, but even downtown, we have Jazz Fest. I think there's something happening almost every weekend for people to come downtown and enjoy.
Yeah, and I don't want to jump the gun on too much of the BCP summer kickoff, but we are going to be covering a number of those things because that's important. I mean, we want to cover Bryan County, and we want to talk about what our local businesses are doing. And I'm just so glad here we are in 2021, and I realize there's still so many things you can look at and say, well, this isn't back to normal yet, or this isn't, whatever the case may be. We are so much further along than where we were at this time last year. To be able to just get out, get in the community, and talk about the businesses growing instead of just praying a business was going to survive
Yeah.
and make it through the month of April. So that is a really cool deal. Well, Stephanie, thanks again for being with us tonight. And I just want to ask you, were there any other things that you wanted to get to promote again? I know it's you've got the activities, you have the product, both the product that you make and the product that you bring in from elsewhere. And I don't know if anyone hasn't had a chance to stop by UE either ever or in a while. You might recognize there've been some changes in the store.
Yeah, we've made a lot of changes. It looks like we've added on square footage just by rearranging the way that we have, but we have a lot of new products too. So one thing that I have started was loungewear or pajamas. And then also I'm trying to expand and find good gifting items for men because it turns out you guys don't have a lot of options out there, at least not a lot of options locally to choose from. So I have some really great bags that I had gotten in from Germany. We have some robes for men that they can enjoy, scarves. Even guys have a lot of fun coming in and making candles, or they can make their own cologne, or you can come in and make it for them. So it's something that we're working on expanding on, and then just finding fun projects to do in our creative studio. And then also for our kids, we have a kids club, and summer is coming upon us, and so school is winding down. And I typically will post something on Facebook for a list for you to choose from of activities for kids to come in and do that's in addition to what we normally offer.
Well, that is cool. Well, I am so excited to get to have had you on the show tonight. I really think the shop is cool. I mean, I'm serious. I think that is one of the best backdrops we've had, and I really appreciate that. But it's just it's a testament though to what you do, not only as a business owner, but I mean your creativity and then just actually forget the creativity for a moment, the ability to execute that creativity and make the products that you have there. I mean, sometimes it's a great idea up here, but to be able to put it, on something that's tangible in front of you, you do a great job.
Oh, well, thanks. Well, we try, and really, even the name of our store, it's you and we gifts. So we're wanting to help whatever idea that you have kind of come to life. And because of the machines we have here, it makes a lot of it possible.
Well, I appreciate that. Want to give a shout out to Buddy too, because I'm very sure he's watching. I know he's commented already, but he's a big fan, and so he always promotes you at Coffee Network. If you don't happen to be there, he'll always talk about UE Gifts and what you're doing. So thank you so much for being on the show with us tonight, and I look forward to seeing more of what we have. And again, big month ahead, right?
Oh yeah, yep. Lots and lots and lots happening. No one should get bored.
All right, and we'll continue to promote you as well. Stephanie Swicker from UE Gifts, thanks so much for stopping by tonight. We appreciate it, and we'll see you sometime this week, Coffee Network and beyond.
All right, see y'all later.
All right, I really appreciate Stephanie being on with us tonight, and thank you, Shane. By the way, thank you for popping on and giving a comment. By the way, I haven't had as many comments in the last few weeks, so please feel free to drop a comment and say hi. Stephanie and Buddy are great folks, and since I've had the opportunity to get to meet them, and I think I did get to connect with them with the Coffee Network, but just absolutely fantastic folks. I appreciate the things that I've gotten there, and I have gotten Mrs. Patriot more than one thing there, and I don't know if Mrs. Patriot is watching tonight or not, but there may be something else coming in the near future. Not going to say for sure, just throwing that one out there. Anyway, so by the way, thanks for watching. We have, I want to say a little bit shorter show tonight. Now, I realize I could talk for a while, and if you've ever had me in class, whether it be a history class, a Bible class, whatever classes I taught, blah, 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 coached or whatever, and just ask Mrs. Patriot, I can talk for a long time, but I won't put you through that intentionally tonight. Buddy, it's all Miss Stephanie. There we go. It's all Miss Stephanie says I just pour the bourbon in the wine. No, I know you help too, buddy. I appreciate that. And a big part of all that's going on. Thank you, by the way, buddy, for stopping by tonight. All right, I mentioned two other things. Let's get to the two other things here really quickly. Number one is, let me pull it up on the computer monitor over here. Number one. Oh, Omnicare 365. That was one of the things I wanted to mention tonight. This is a local business that is hiring. Now, Matt and Darla Hunt are the owners of Omnicare 365, and their business is just directly south over off Enterprise Road, just to the south part of Durant. And they have it's call center, contacting people, opportunities to work from home. Bottom line is they are hiring right now, and hiring with positions starting from $17 to $21 an hour. Having the opportunity to work from home, work remotely. These positions were open for people from Oklahoma and Texas. It is actually now opening up to people from throughout the country. But when local folks come in and they apply for these jobs, that's a big deal too. And they want to support us locally as well. They have a great business. It is growing all the time. And I've been out there. These are not only local business owners, and I talk about locally owned, family owned, but they really they invest in their employees and they take care of their employees. And I just want to give a huge shout out to the folks at Omnicare 365 and say, if you have not checked this out yet, especially if you're looking for work or you know somebody who is looking for work, go to the Patriot, go to BryanCountyPatriot.com, and actually the top story right now in the business segment of the BryanCountyPatriot.com. So go ahead, and it talks about Omnicare 365, has the logo there, and you can click on the link at the bottom of the story there, which will send you to the Indeed page, Indeed.com, and you can find out more about the job. There are ways that you can apply even right there. And so it is, I just clicked on the link there too. I need to show you that. But anyway, it is at the BryanCountyPatriot.com. Click on that link that says click here, and it will take you to that. You know, there are a lot of business owners here in Bryan County that need labor. They need employees. They need workers. They need you. I may be talking to you in particular tonight. They need you. And there are folks who may either not have a job, or maybe not have the job that they want to have, or may still be, in a situation that, goes back to last year following the shutdown. There were folks who didn't have employment back then. You need a good job. There are many, many employers just like Omnicare 365 here in Bryan County that have great jobs, and you can find work. And it's here. It really is here. So many opportunities, and there are so many folks who advertise with the Bryan County Patriot. And I've stopped by a number of businesses, and I want to check again just to make sure that I have the freedom to say it here on BCP Live, and hopefully I do. But I've stopped by so many businesses just in the last 2 or 3 months and said, "Hey, listen, what can I do for you? What can I do a little bit more?" And they're like, "Look, we're hiring. We just need people. Just need people." So tell somebody that the jobs are out there. They are right here. They are local. You don't have to drive to Dallas or to Oklahoma City to go try to find something. These jobs are right here, and they are for all of us. All right. The final thing I wanted to mention tonight is this: the BCP Live, or the BCP Summer Kickoff. Well, it's actually going to be on BCP Live too, but BCP Summer Kickoff, and we are going to be opening up the summer months really well here on the Bryan County Patriot, on the YouTube channel, with Facebook Live, on BCP Live, which is broadcast all around. We're going to be giving away a few things. We're going to be stopping by some local businesses. We are also going to be talking about a couple of huge events and be live and on location at our PRCA Pro Rodeo, the Durant Riding Club Rodeo, which is now a PRCA Rodeo. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be there one night, and we're also going to be at Magnolia Festival in 2021. How cool is it to get to be able to say, "Hey, listen, we're going back to the Magnolia Festival." So we're having MagFest once again, and I don't know if Katie Quinn from the Durant Chamber is watching or not tonight, but Katie, just in case you're watching, there we are. There's the live countdown. We have a live countdown to Magnolia Festival 2021. So there you go. Just in case anyone wanted to know, there's your live countdown to Magnolia Festival 2021. Oh, I'm just trying to make sure that the folks of the Chamber of Commerce really know just how close this is. So we're going to be there for a few nights. Like I said, we're going to be giving away a few things and just having fun. And I want to promote your business as well. So if you have a business in Bryan County and you have something cool that is going on this summer, we want to talk about your business and we want to promote that as well. All right. Well, honestly, oh man. Need to make sure that I don't leave a little water ring. I was going to talk about the fact that I broadcast sports. I needed a sip anyway. That's water. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Man, I hope that didn't leave a ring. I have some new equipment over here. I hope it didn't leave a water ring on that. We have been sports are back, and so I have really been enjoying broadcasting some games. Had a chance to call volleyball in the spring. I know it's a fall sport. Had a chance to call soccer in the spring. I know it's in college, it's a fall sport. In high school, it's a spring sport. I get that. And just a lot of other things that are going on. I've been doing a lot of sports lately. So if you're like, man, we hadn't seen BCP Live or it hadn't done this, that, you're right. It hasn't. It's my fault. But we're gonna be doing some more BCP Live. It is a beautiful mug, Dottie. It really is a beautiful mug, and I'm just hoping that my beautiful mug didn't leave a beautiful water ring on my beautiful piece of furniture over here. If it did, it's my fault, but I'm really hoping that didn't happen. All right, Dottie, thanks for watching. Buddy, thanks for watching, and everyone, thanks for watching. And it was a privilege to get to have Stephanie Swicker on the show tonight. Jennifer Taylor, if you are watching tonight, you got to see the countdown, and you know just how close Magnolia Fest is. It is just coming up in a little more than 5 weeks. Ty, Buddy, Dottie, Shane, everyone, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I want to leave you with this tonight again. Stop by UE Gifts, located on 2nd Street, just directly. I mean, it's just around the corner from Opera House Coffee. So stop by there and see all the things that Stephanie has to offer, all the products and the different activities. Those are really, really cool. And I think they're neat. Please do that. And remember this. Number one, three things. Number one, be wise. Be wise. Wisdom it's a gift. And I heard when I was growing up, this is something I heard. Now, the older I get, I don't know if I want to go with this or not, but I will tell you this. Well, age makes you wise. With age comes wisdom. That is so not true. It's not. Sorry. If you've ever said that, don't be mad at me. I'm not mad at you. With age comes experience and the opportunity to learn from it and gain wisdom, but being old doesn't make you wise. See, with age comes experience. Wisdom comes from God. And if you need wisdom, the Bible says God just said, ask, and he would give you wisdom. It says that in James chapter 1. So be wise in what you're doing. Second, now, by the way, the older I get, the more I'm thinking, that's a great statement, but I can't say that. Secondly, walk in love. It doesn't hurt anything to walk in love. And you just never know what a smile can do for somebody who needs that smile, for just reaching out, shaking somebody's hand, for saying something nice in one of our local stores to somebody that may have had a rough day. Walk in love. It hurts nothing to walk in love, and you may be giving the best gift that can possibly anyone can want. You could change someone's life this week just by walking in love. So the second thing is that you should walk in love. And the third thing is this: do not walk in fear. Don't do it. I dare you to not walk in fear. I know things look different now than they did a year ago today, and I'm glad about that. I really am. But there are still opportunities to be afraid of things. Trust me, the national media will give you as many opportunities as you'd like to be scared. The national media will give you as many things as you'd like to be angry about. The national media will give you as many opportunities as you'd like to be divided as a country. Most of all, they want us to be afraid. You know what? Don't walk in fear. You don't have to. You can respect a situation without being afraid in and of that situation. So be wise, walk in love, and do not walk in fear. And we'll shut this thing down before we hit that 30-minute mark. Thanks again to Stephanie Swicker and UE Gifts. We'll be back again on Tuesday night. Don't forget, Omnicare 365, they're hiring. Check out the link at the BryanCountyPatriot.com and look ahead, because the Bryan County Patriot, the BCP summer kickoff, is headed your way. I appreciate you a lot. Thanks for watching tonight. God bless you. Have a great night.